Greetings and welcome to another episode of Soul Talk, where we talk to our citizens and members of the community. Yes, you, the community, you get to come in and talk with me, and us, and the rest of us. But I'm supposed to be joined by Kalrati. He should be here momentarily. You know how it is with Kalrati. He got sidetracked by Grimhex. I don't know what they're up to, some shenanigans, but he should be along shortly. But yes, today is October 12th, 2023, in Lincoln, North and South America. And we are live on Twitch and YouTube. How's everybody doing? I see Citizen Shenanigans, I see Danger Hobo, I see Poppin' Face, I see Jade. New Soul gotta be there, you go. He popped up just as soon as I called him. New Soul gotta be in there somewhere. How's everybody doing? Yes, and yes, also if you want to come in and join and talk with us, go and click on that Discord link. And you'll come in and, you know, have a grand old time. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. I was hoping Kalrati would be in here so I could get this started. But I'll just do this while we wait. But yes, people may know I had a birthday on Sunday. And the Soul team plus New Soul were nice enough to send me a gift. Griffin said he must have had a tracking data. So he said, oh, you got a package. I'm like, what package? Okay. So I went down and got it. I didn't look at it. I just made sure that it had my name on it before I got in there. And when I got in, I looked to the side and saw this. I'm like, wait, what? No, wait, no, you didn't. So then I went to open it. And I saw these. Gladiator NXT modular flight control system. They got the base model, that is the base obviously, and they got the left premium grip. And this is exactly the model that I was going to order in November when I got a chance. So I was like, what did you do? And then I opened it some more and took it out of the package, and I saw these. So yes, I was very excited. I was like, yes, they did. I was like, so, no, what did you do? No, you didn't. Yes, you did. And then I was like, I was very happy. And that was my excited face. So, yeah.
That's great. Now you can spend that money at IAE that you were going to spend on the sticks in November.
Or CitizenCon, right?
Yeah, yep.
Happy birthday. Thank you, BBC. So I want to say thank you to New Soul, thank you for the Soul team, and everyone else who participated in getting me this excellent gift. So thank you. All right, so let me, still no sign of Kalrati, so let me talk to you, Jade. How's your week been?
My week has been great. My week has been, it's gone by really fast. I mean, like lightning fast.
Oh, okay. All right. That took me a second. It took me a second, but I got there.
It's a slow burner.
I got there. So you're excited for the tumble storm? Is that what you mean? No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely, of course. Hey, lightning, storm, they go hand in hand.
Exactly. So I can be quick too. But anyway. Anyway, so yeah, and then I mean, it's such a big week. Like we thought 321 was going to be the big news for the month until CitizenCon, but CID was like, no, hold my beer. I got some stuff for you. So yeah, that was pretty neat. But yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. So yeah, let me just do my thing, and well, no, let me talk about this first. We're still doing a fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Hospital. And thanks to the generous donations of you all, we are up to $6,029. So yes, we broke our 6,000 milestone, and we gave away the Suntuck Yacht and the Aegis Saber Comet with LTI on Sunday. But we're still trying to reach $10,000 in a week. So yeah, everyone got to chip in and donate $4,000 in a week. No, if we can hit $7,000, we'll be much excited and happy because we can give away a vending machine, man. But yeah, if we can donate $1,000, or well, $971 now, give away a bandit merchant, man. So yeah,
we're giving away your bandit merchant, man.
No, stop. The views and opinion of Jay Star Wars do not reflect the views of Soul Citizen. I can't even say that with a straight face. But yes, so thank you everybody who donated. If you haven't donated, I appreciate it if you would send the link on to other people who might donate. We appreciate all the support people can send our way, or their way rather. And thank you. All right, so yeah, let me do my thing now. Let me. Oh, I forgot to say, I did open the box for the joystick, and it had that new joystick smell. So I wasn't banned before someone got that. I was giving people a chance to ban me, but no one did it. All right, so here, let me say. Okay, so here's my monologue here. Now, here's a hint. It is a genre movie, but it's not a superhero movie, so it's more like a disaster movie. But people can maybe guess what it's from. So let me see if I can get what's my motivation? No, let me see if I can get this. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're saying the whole San Andreas fault might go off? Who should you call? Everybody. It would be so big that even though it's happening here in California, you'll feel it on the East Coast. Now, I cannot emphasize this enough to people of San Francisco. You need to get out, and I mean now. And if you can't, you need to find any means, possibly drop, cover, and hold, because your life is going to depend on it. God be with you. Yeah, North End Trooper got it. North End Trooper. Ah, look at Wayne. You're second. You're close, but you came in second. Yes, San Andreas. That is the one. So let me drop people in. Yeah, I figured that would be an uplifting movie before we all travel to California to San Andreas. And anyone here has seen that? Hey, Kalrati, there you is. You got the whole popping camera when you get a chance.
Buddy, let me look that up, man.
Fastcart, that was actually,
man.
I was actually thinking that before you even said anything.
Really?
You said disaster movie, and I was thinking, what was the recent disaster movie? And that's the last one disaster movie I saw at the movie theater. So,
okay, yeah.
2012 came out so long ago.
The last one I thought was Moonfall, but San Andreas, yeah, I figured that'd be apt. And we're joined by Amma Kusanagi, Face to Face, Kalrati, and Cotton Face, and you already heard Jade. So how's everybody doing?
Okay, hey, Fastcart.
Yes.
You got the wrong package because we all sent you a pack of underwear. So that box you got to put back. That's not the right box.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you knew that. Okay.
It had like, didn't the package have like bunny ears in it and stuff like that? I thought they had some bunny ears.
Underwear and bunny ears.
Underwear and some bunny ears, yeah.
Yep, and a pacifier.
What pacifier?
I don't know.
You got me with that one, Pop.
No.
Well, I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you for that. I appreciate the birthday present. I will enjoy it well.
Yeah, you deserve it, bro. You deserve more, much more. So.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Dana Hobo said The Rock. And, it's funny that you mentioned The Rock because, he was surrounded by Rock, though. He was surrounded by family, right? It must have been a family reunion for him. He was in the movie. Anyway. Yeah, hey, still no joke, man. I can go as long as I want. All right, let's get this show on the road. So we have the... I didn't think I put it in there. I did not. But, okay, so let me put this in there. All right, so we have the sneak peek. The sneak peek has a subtitle of The Red Light Spells Danger. So that is the subtitle of it. Let me put that up on the screen so people can see it. But Red Light Spells Danger. Anyone, I mean, it's pretty obvious what that is. So, I mean, there's not much of a sneak peek. It's basically a peek at this point.
Not the lightning.
Yeah.
Not the lightning, no. Then we were talking about storms.
The pads look worn out and they need to be replaced.
Mm-hmm.
Too thin.
Yeah, I'm impressed by the detail. They certainly know how to put ships together. And
yeah, I'm guessing. I mean, It may be out next week for all we know.
Yeah, it looks complete to me.
Is it
Don't
Squadron
know.
42? No, it's not Liquid Range.
Mm.
Lightning Storm and Zeus. So okay, yeah, Mori Yokuri. They're pretty much. Oh yeah, they're all weather related. That's true. They're all weather related. Lightning Storm and Zeus. So you want the Northern Trooper said over the Storm the C1, A1, X1, G12. Yeah, I agree at this point. And no more pyro, please. So yeah, any comments about this? I know we probably pretty much covered the Storm in the past, so I'm not expecting anyone to have anything new to say.
I'm gonna say this: let the storm pass.
The Storm passed. Okay. All right. So on that notice, there was no SCL last week, so we're gonna skip that and just go to this week in Star Citizen. They had a whole prelude about the CitizenCon and the Pocket Guide. So we cover that in a bit. This should be a fun podcast tonight. I'll talk about the digital goodies, and you can enjoy the show from the CitizenCon on foot.tv/Star Citizen. And there's a load of our Citizen. We'll cover that in a bit too. Kalrati, are you there?
I'm here. I just messaged you. I'm playing musical chairs with finding out the right OBS studio link between you and Griff's messages. And I'm not finding the right one.
Let me see if I can find it. I gotta click on it before. If you click on pin, it should be there.
It's gone.
No, that's not the right one for some
Oh,
reason.
never mind. It's there. I was just messing. It's actually just there.
Got it? I'm not sure that's the right one. Maybe it's the right one, but yeah, click on it and see if it works.
Yep.
All right.
It is.
So yeah, how has your week been? What have you been up to?
Oh, lots of things. Work, gaming, more work. But overall, it's been pretty good, actually. It's been pretty good. It was something I was going to tell you about, but then oh, yeah, the lightning. But we'll talk about that later on.
Yeah,
I actually got a chance
will.
to test it, so yeah.
Yeah.
What about
let me
you?
see if I can find you. Oh, well, I talked about it. I got everybody's gift, so thank you very much for that.
I gotta send you a little video to commemorate the receipt of the.
Oh,
VKB.
okay. I'm trying to get this thing set up on my end because I put the wrong thing in. So hold on a sec. Into the room. Yeah,
So
that's the one I'm looking for.
I don't know if if that was the right one.
No, it's the right one because you're on screen now. People can see your
okay.
beautiful face. People can see you.
It's a good thing I didn't start picking my nose, man.
I was gonna say that too. The good thing, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
All right, so now back to the show. This week in Star Citizen, Tuesday, October 10th, it's Star Citizen's birthday. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Also, the narrative team got back to the portfolio of Unification Wars. Wednesday, they posted information about Squadron 42 monthly report. Thursday, you won't see an episode of Inside Star Citizen because they're focusing on the upcoming CitizenCon 2953. And Friday, there's no SCL, but we will receive a weekly RSI newsletter delivered to our inbox. So, yeah, a pretty eventful week, even though there's not much on the schedule itself. But let me scroll down and get the the MVP for this week. Star Citizen Jump Point. A jump point is a point in space that marks the opening of a transversal wormhole, jump tunnel that tunnels through in space and open to another location, often a different solar system. And that's what the Galactopedia said. And you can watch the full tour, the tour of the jump point in Stanton, SPGFF on the community hub. And thank you for putting the link in. I'm not gonna play the video today because we do have a full show. But yes, if you click on that link, you can go and watch the video. So check that out. Congratulations on becoming MVP, SPG ever.
It's a really nice video.
It is.
I got to see about a minute of it before the show, but I was busy, so I'll check out the rest in a bit. But yes, on October 9th, so that was Monday, we got a new live patch, so Citizen Alpha 320B, and all those numbers. And you know, if the eagle eye could have scrolled down and saw new features, ships and vehicles, new flyable ship, Anvil F8C Lightning. I didn't catch that, but on a day, did anyone catch that?
This is why you should always read patch notes.
Thank you for that, Jay. Thank you. No, seriously. Anyone
And
catch that?
just you, fastcart, just the people in general.
Oh, okay.
RTFPN, guys.
Yeah, right. Why should I just? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. Did anyone catch this when the patch note dropped? Seriously, no one. Okay.
I think a lot of people did. Yeah.
I
But
don't feel
worry,
bad.
you're not alone. You're not
Okay, I
alone.
don't feel bad. Okay, good. And they had core tech localization. They had a whole thread about that. We won't cover that because there's so much to get through. But yes, to talk about localization part, technical step for community of localization volunteers, we will now allow localized global.ini to be used for translation and supported by a variety of new fonts. Instructions on how and where to insert translation files in the Star Citizen directory are below. So follow those directions if you want to get different translation. Put your previously translated global.ini into a new folder and add the one from below of CVAR into your user.config file in the Star Citizen live folder. Yeah. And then you can launch the game and the localization should work. Future update, gameplay updated, ground vehicle handling tweak, easily throttling control, and suspension tweak. Have quite a few bug fixes, technical, has fixed one flying crash, fixed 4 server crashes, physics deadlock fix a server memory leak. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff there. And yeah. Any comments about the, well, I guess it's all tied up with the F8 Lightning, so I guess we'll get to it.
I do have one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
With regards to the localization support. So tinfoil hat on, totally on.
Here we
In fact,
go.
the whole suit, right? The whole tinfoil hat suit is on. All right. The localization support came at an interesting time, all right? Because I mean, it is of my opinion that you wouldn't work so much on localization support unless you're sure that, okay, you're not going to make too many changes to something. But not necessarily on Star Citizen, but the fact that they may have had enough support, linguistically speaking, for the single player game, right? And given that I don't think they actually look at localization too much early on in the development of a single player game or any kind of game before its completion, or close to completion at least, or whatever, with regard to the scriptures or the scripts and those things, you know, that could actually spell an interesting sign. Not anything like super close, but an interesting sign with regards to, you know, the state of the single player game, given that we're getting the support from the different linguistics for the multiplayer game. So that's my tinfoil hat. I don't think it was too extreme, but that was just my take on it.
Well, it's a fair point.
That's
Yeah,
not extreme.
localization is one of the last things they focused on before a game release. What was that, Jade?
I was saying, it's not extreme. That's pretty sound reasoning, actually.
Exactly. By the way, before we move on, I just want to
Put it to the end of this year.
right. I just want to say, Kalrati, we're twins. We're in the same shirt. It's like looking into a mirror.
That's
Right.
blue.
It's gray. It's gray.
It's gay. Okay. Let's make it sure, because I literally looked down and was like, is this gray?
Are we now going to play what color is that dress?
Yeah, right.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
All right, so up next we have Star Citizen Alpha 321 PTU patch note. This released today at around 5 p.m. I think Pacific time. 5 p.m. my time, Eastern time. And you know, they had a whole bunch of anyone had a chance to go into the patch today or the PTU today?
I was going to, and then my org got me in on some Hammerhead shenanigans. So in the live release, so I didn't.
Hammerhead versus F8 or just Hammerhead in general?
Hammerhead versus everybody at Grim Hex that was coming after us. So and
Did you get the platinum?
We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that. Okay.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
Oh.
When we start talking about it, we'll get to that.
All right. So testing focus was new jump point rest stop stations and Lagrange point. New illegal message, retrieve consignment. New illegal message, career still evident. Repel rate and origin, new Crusader platform, real vehicles, handling improvement, and driver remote search, quality of life improvement. And they had a whole bunch of known issues. Some of these known issues are relevant to the P year too, because especially the Anvil Lightning F8 Executive Edition. The Executive Edition is missing textures and displays as gray. Anvil FAC Lightning all variant, VMA. Some vehicles, ship weapons are missing and can't be adjusted, such as missiles and gimbal slot. So yeah. Let's call it. There's a whole bunch of other stuff like Stanton, the whole sheet, and so on. And future gameplay vehicles and shipment improvement. Added FAC Lightning to all arena command. Ooh, I can't wait for that. I don't think that's in the PU. I want that in the PU. So hopefully we get that soon. I want the F8 Lightning into all AC Arena Commander game mode. Shifting vehicles, FHC asset, fuel tank, and missile rack polish pad. And bug fixes. And technical, they have fixed two client crashes and fixed 2 server crashes. So yeah. All right. Moving on, Portfolio Unification Wars. I did not get a chance to read this. This is a long read, so it should be good when I get a chance. Anyone had a chance to read it?
Yeah, I feel like I've read it before. Like, I think this may be one of those that they republished. But yeah, it's really good if you want to get an idea of like where did all this come from before the UEE? How did the world unite? And then what it wasn't a smooth process. You wouldn't think it would be a smooth process. And this spells out the history, the lore of how the United Nations of Earth, which predates the United Planets of Earth, which predates the United Earth Empire, came to be. So I highly recommend it. It's really good because it connects a lot of like things that we kind of think now to like the Star Citizen universe, and yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I'm gonna jump the gun a little bit because we haven't even gotten the single player game yet, but it would be really cool if we can get some kind of offshoot single player game to discuss the history or the story leading up to the prequel. So but hey,
alrighty,
we go through.
We got theaters of wars for that.
That's true.
That's what they're going to use it for. Is all the like Crossroads of Crime was just one of them. This could be another one, right? All the different modules.
I mean, Squadron 42 could be the PC game, and Theaters of War could be the console. No, I'm messing with you. They're both PC.
Squadron will be on console too.
We'll see. We'll see.
It will be. Bank on it. I'll bet you. No, I'll bet you a double dog.
No bet.
I'll bet you a double dog.
Bet him that BMM that he has.
No, no, thank you. Anyway, so up next we have the Squadron 42 monthly report for September 2023. We don't normally cover this. I just want to let people know that it's out there. If you do want to cover it, Jade, if you could put Griffin's link in chat. Griffin did a great job of covering this early today on his stream. So check out Griffin's link for the more information about that. Anyone have anything about Squadron 42 newsletter before I move on? No, I'm not expecting one. I'm just asking.
Where's
okay
Griffin's
then.
Sorry.
Moving right along, no problem. Yes. So this is, I want to CitizenCon first before we get to the F8 Lightning. So CitizenCon 2023 schedule is now available. Let us know which presentation you're looking forward to seeing the most. More at the PlayRC/Pocket Guide. And speaking of the Pocket Guide, this Pocket Guide has been updated with the schedule. And not only that, it has a schedule, it has a map also. So we're going to cover the schedule first before we get to the map. I'm going to blow this up so people can look at it. And I'm going to, well, yeah, I guess people can see it right there. So day 1, 9 o'clock, doors opening. 11 o'clock. Shaping the verse, the piece of the story engine. Before I go on, I said 9 o'clock doors opening. That's normally they're open an hour early, so I was expecting it to open at around 10. But 11 o'clock is the normal starting time of the presentation. Thanks for that, Jay. So
You're welcome.
shaping the verse, piece of star engine. From pixel to persistent universe and everything in between, join us as we showcase the power and depth of Star Engine, enabling the seamless scale that push our games to the cutting edge of industry, technology, and beyond. That's a whole lot of words just to we're gonna talk about Star Engine. What do people think about that presentation? Anyone looking forward to it?
The Star Engine presentation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the basis of the game. And we hear them talk about Star Engine every now and then, but like them doing this tells me there's a lot for them to say. And as the basis of the game, I want to know, like, yeah, what is the future of it? Is it something that people speculate, like they're going to license it? Like what's the future? Is it going to support, other things that people have wanted for years, like ring shadows and, ray tracing and things like that? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. Are you going to say something, Piss?
Yeah, basically kind of echoing the same, but I'm curious to see where they're going to go with it. I know they've talked about as far as licensing, and especially with the whole big situation with Unreal Engine that just recently transpired, and some of the news that came out of that. Not to go into too much on that, too much in detail, but I'm just curious to see where their heads at as far as going forward. Their new technology, because obviously, being able to, the engine being able to support, the planetary tech of being able to go from space all the way down to a planet, seamlessly, and with the fidelity that they have. To be honest, I haven't seen it anywhere else. Now, I'm not saying that Unreal Engine can't do it, but
they do it differently.
Right, exactly. So it's just, I'm curious, very curious about this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and it's a great start for the for CitizenCon, I think.
I have a different take on it.
Okay.
So the only thing that I want to see from it, or at least, okay, so one of the things that I want to see from it is speed of delivery. We've seen the power that it can actually do, or the things that it can do. But I want to know how repeatable the delivery of it in terms of speed, in terms of modularity, because we're getting to a point where we're getting our next star system, right? But that is out of how many other star systems, despite the the extra detail that we have now, given the entire planetary bodies that we have access to compared to before. But one of the questions that's still on up on top is how fast can the tools help us from the Star Engine deliver us the content that we want? So I hope that they talk about in terms of some kind of speed of modularity of delivery. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
Does anyone recall, because maybe I'm mistaken, I first heard Star Engine from the community. Did CIG actually call the Star Engine first, or the community call the Star Engine, and did CIG pick it up from the community? Anyone know which order that came in?
I first heard it from around the verse, so that shows you how far back that goes. I heard it on and around the verse where it was called, or it may have been shown. It may have said something like Star Engine. But
okay, so
yeah.
CIG first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was CIG first, and then the community started, referring to that. But that was back in like 2016.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was still early, so okay. All right, thank you. I was just curious. 12:30. So Pops wanted to say something. My bad.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say about the engine. I'm hoping that they can do whatever. Speaking on how well this engine will hold up in the future, as far as moving forward, 5 years down the line and beyond. So I'm just kind of curious about that and what they built into it, things to move forward.
Okay.
If they can touch on some of the things like that. I know they have a lot of AI involved in it, and
Just one last thing though. I'm curious, are they going to stay a game engine, or are they going to go versatile and go cinematic as well?
Oh, like movies and stuff
Yeah.
or TV. Who knows? No, I don't. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I just confirmed it was Sandy and Ben Lesnick on Around the Verse episode 2.15 in January 21st, 2016.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah, and it would make sense that they would be able to go cinematic, because that would be an excellent jump, because we all know Chris Roberts is in.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to do
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't be surprised either way.
Yeah, it makes real sense if they were really planning.
All right.
Yeah.
So up next we have Fix It and Fly It. Want to get a look at resource management in action? Here we showcase an exciting upcoming gameplay role that shapes up the vehicle experience, continues our journey towards multi-crew gameplay, and affect all life in the verse as we know it. So Fix It and Fly It. That sounds interesting. I'm not really sure. I'm interested. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, what about other people think?
I'm looking forward to it because multi-crew is like something a lot of people have been looking forward to, and we've seen a little bit of it when they've showed us like the engineer, when they did the thing on ISC about the engineer role, and I'm hoping this is a hope, not an expectation. I'm hoping that we get some more information on other roles, other than the engineer role, but. Fix It and Fly It implies it's going to be engineering, resource management, and repairing components and things like that, tuning components. So it's probably about engineering, but way more in depth than what we already know.
Okay. Yeah, resource management and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
You're also talking about, if you're going out for a couple days or a couple weeks, you need to be able to have food and supplies for everything, really. If you've got NPCs on board, they're going to be eating that stuff too. So it's going to be a lot of stuff.
Cool. All right. And then at 1:30 they have the cosplay competition. It's always a fan favorite because I'm looking forward to seeing how many people show up. I think in 2019, I want to say they had like 12 people. So I'm expecting maybe 20, 25 this time. So we'll see. Because
there were more people than that at the 2019 one. I remember there were like almost 10 people on stage at the end of it. Because we think we can remember the people, like there's 4 people we remember, but I remember there were other people. And I do agree with you. I think there's going to be 25, 30 people. This is going to probably be the biggest cosplay competition.
Matter of fact, they got the 1:30 to 2 o'clock. I don't think that's enough time. I don't think that's enough time. We'll see. But yeah. Then at 2 p.m., they have lunch break. So I'm looking forward to that. Getting some food. Anyone else looking? No, I'm kidding.
No, you are correct. Fastcart. Stop it. That is one of. Hey, listen. That is one of the best parts of the show. No, I'm just.
And then at 3 p.m. they have Talking Ship Command 53. This is a CIG standard, CitizenCon standard. Talking Ship, they have that almost every year. Presenting this year's newly released vehicles with a focus on how lore of the past is shaping vehicles of the future, as well as look on the pipeline itself and the new methodologies within. So,
Oh my
Zeus
goodness.
2.0.
Oh my goodness. When they say the lore of the past, like that pretty much just confirms the thing I'm going to squee over if it releases. If that Zeus comes out and it looks like what we've been shown previously or even very similar to it, oh my gosh, I'm buying one. Insta buy. Thank you.
How much is it gonna be, Jay?
I
Warbond and Offside Credit.
There's a really good our friends over at the Info Runners did a really good thing on the Zeus, and I highly recommend people go look that up on YouTube. They seem to think it's going to be a medium-sized ship from the lore of it.
Or freelancer.
I'm thinking like Connie, like maybe in between those two. Like there's not a ship size really in between those, like a freelancer max and a Connie. Right?
How many were on the original one?
I have a question about this because the Zeus is not a ship that's in game, so why would it have insurance on it?
I don't know. I mean, because every other ship has insurance on it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make. I mean, I can see it as a collector piece, but it doesn't.
Or someone in
sense.
who Eminence entitled to the Zeus Mark II, so it won't be the original Zeus. It'll be the Zeus
It
Mark
won't be the
II.
original.
And that's
okay.
interesting too, because the Zeus Mark II that wouldn't be like it's interesting because the lore of the Zeus, the latest Zeus that was in production was the Zeus Mark IV. So it's interesting that the most modern Zeus was the Zeus Mark IV, but if this really is the Zeus Mark II, maybe they've retconned that lore, or maybe it's a recreation.
I mean, Eminence might be just joking too. So yeah, I'm not joking, but guessing.
And we don't know too, because I mean, a lot of this is just coming from leaks, but so far things seem to be adding up. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
So my last take on that was that, especially since you guys were talking about the size of it, I'm thinking the size of the Zeus would be anything that supports a proper entrance into the next star system. Because in terms of CIG, if they're releasing, let's say they talk about the lore and how it affects the future of these ships and those things. In terms of the whole entering Pyro and getting a ship, right? Let's think a ship ready for that new venture. Especially since you're seeing all these things occurring, it will be, like we said, size of the Connie, something that actually is the venturing into a new star system, especially as it's a reflection of the Zeus.
Would you think it would be an exploration? In that category?
Yeah, something that reflects.
Yeah, exploration. That makes sense.
Really utilizes multi crew. It could be something that also touches on the resource management to kind of make use of all the gameplay that multi-crew can bring with multiple players as players venture into new star systems. So I think you guys are hitting the nail there on the potential of its size and what type of ship class it may be.
And for people that don't know, that might be watching the stream, the Zeus was the first quantum drive capable ship in the Star Citizen universe. And it's a very, very old ship. It was the first Robert Space Industries ship that basically became popular because it could go anywhere in the solar system. There was no jump point travel at the time that it was originally created. So this will be interesting too. But later versions of the Zeus did have a jump drive. So yeah, it's really interesting. It looks like kind of like a space shuttle. Like a much more modern version of the space shuttle, if you haven't seen it.
Yep. Thank you for that, Jade. Appreciate it. Up next, we have Navigating the Universe. Power us to the forefront of navigation with a look at the evolution of the UI features that help players view, engage, and interact with their surroundings, offering exciting new perspective of the Star Citizen universe. Anyone looking forward to that?
Star Map 2.0. Thank you. I can't wait.
You think that's what it is, or are you pretty sure?
Yeah, I hope. This is my hope and dream. I don't know because it hasn't happened yet, but we know they've been working on it, and it's been on the progress tracker, right? So yeah, I'm looking at Kalrati smiling. Go ahead. You can pick up where I left off.
All I'm gonna say is I just hope they don't tease us too much about it, and we just have to wait for an entire year. Because I have a feeling like you, Jade, we're gonna see the star map, and we're gonna want it, and I really hope that it's very soon, at least after they show it.
It'll be so painful if we see it and they're like, yeah, and we hope to have this for you by summer next year.
Now this is only for the mission UI, so this is only in game. They're not talking about the star map that's on the web, right?
Right. We're talking about the star map that you pull up in what's called the Skyline app in
Yep.
MobiGlass.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people have issues with that, especially when you double click something. Anyway, yeah, that is navigating the universe, and then you have a whole big block between that and 7 o'clock, when the video closes. There's a thread about that I'll get to in a moment, but I'm guessing that the navigating the universe will be an hour, 90 minutes top, and maybe we'll have like a meet and greet with the developers for signing and stuff before the video closes. But maybe there's something else afterwards. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the Boy Citizen after that, but we'll get to that in a moment too. But that is day 1. So let me go to day 2.
You guys surprised at the 6 hours of? I mean, there's literally 6 hours of mingle time there, which CIG wanted people to do.
Not 6 hours. Oh, you're talking about all together.
Nine. Yes, so 6 hours.
Okay.
There's nothing going on. So from 9 till that's 2 hours right there at the start. Then you get lunch, and then you get
not 9 to 11. People are going to be trying to get their seats and stuff. That won't be CIG.
It's gonna be a long line.
I'm not saying CIG. That's going to be people talking, and that's going to be people talking inside and checking place out. Check that out.
Yeah, but that was CIG.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like mingle, not mingle between CIG and us. It's supposed to be us.
Okay. All right. So day 2, 9 a.m. doors open again, and then at 11. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. So, Admiral, since you're talking about mingling, did you change your mind?
No, I'm not going. I'm definitely not going now. Say that.
So you talking about mingling, but you're not mingling. Okay. All right. I hear you.
He doesn't like us. He doesn't like
He
us.
doesn't like to mingle. Okay.
All right, so 11 o'clock. Character advancement. Yes, please. We explore the outlaw styles found on the far frontier, the new technology enabling our next generation of character customization, and the much anticipated arrival of the diverse Kofia. I don't know how you pronounce it. Griffin does a much better job of pronouncing that word. What was that?
Kofia. Yeah, okay. It's hair. It's hair.
I know what it means, but
diverse hair.
It's just not a word I use a lot. Okay.
I know, but yeah, but if you've frequented a hair salon, you've probably seen it. But yeah,
before I just want to mention the last time they covered this, I want to say in 2018 when they had gene splicing. So it's been a good 5 years since they covered it. But go ahead.
Well, remember Twitch? Remember when they were showing Twitch's hair? This is my hope, not my expectation. I'll love it if it is, though. If they, because I'm looking at it and they say diverse hair, basically, right? So I'm really hoping that means we're going to start to see, some of the things we've talked about on here.
You may be reading too much into that, Jade.
I might be. This is again a hope, not. CIG promised. No, this is a hope. This is a Jade Star Watcher hope that we get some of the things we've talked about on this show as far as hair and the diversity of hair textures. I think and not hope is that it's just going to be more hairstyles in general.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think it is. But
yeah.
I mean, your view on it will be great. But yeah, I'm going to hope for the best and expect the worst.
Yeah, exactly. Set your expectations low so you can always be impressed.
I'll jump in and I'll say this. Good. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, Moist Eyes 2.0.
The moist hair.
Okay, so you know what? Listen, now with that being said, though, Kalrati, I mean, don't get me wrong. That is possible.
Moist hair, huh?
Moist hair. As they, you never know, because I mean, when you think about it, as you traverse through different weather effects, I know it's not really there yet. They might surprise us. That they might show, because a lot of it, you might think about it, they might show you what is to come.
Well, you know what?
You know what I mean?
So when you get out the shower, when you get out the
Yeah, I was
shower.
thinking you beat me to
Well,
it.
I'm
You
talking
beat me
about
to
like
it.
that two pops, that two fast card. But what I'm talking about, like for like think about it, like DK mentioned dreadlocks. Okay, so if your character has dreadlocks, you know, does the dreadlocks stay within like like as it does in real life? Do you have it hanging outside of your helmet? And do those dreadlocks then accumulate? Let's say you're in the snow biome. Do those dreadlocks accumulate? Snow. I mean not snow. Ice on them.
Right.
Precipitation.
Okay, so
Stuff like that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say flares, handheld dryer.
Oh.
Y'all make
I
me
don't
think
know.
Baywatch now.
This
The
is
hair just dripping the water.
this
no,
is 29
so
53.
no, your
I don't think they need hair dryers in the future. But go ahead.
your
I
hair
like
is your hair is not going to go outside your helmet. I can already say that because the way their hair system works with the one long hairstyle that's put up into, that's like put up does not, unless it's a bug, and there was a bug where it did stick out of the helmet. And people remember that. But that's called an alpha, right? And we've seen it in other games. It's not a problem where people say, "Oh, but long hair would not fit in the helmet." It's a game. It will fit. Even astronauts that have long hair fit their hair in a helmet. So yeah, that's not a problem. As far as what was the other thing about the
Well,
hair?
I want to talk about the moist eyes real quick.
This is running long, so I'm
No, I just want
going
to
to start
talk about the
to
moist
people
eyes
from
because
to one
Griffin.
point.
But Griffin, yeah. So Griff was talking about this thing today or yesterday, and it's a good point because people talk about moist eyes, but then you look at Starfield and people complain that their eyes are dead. So and that's like one of the complaints to Starfield is like they kind of like right through you. So I think CIG is kind of maybe doing things the way that we kind of think is kind of crazy, but at the same time we might actually appreciate down the road. So we'll see what it turns into.
Yeah,
Hey,
true.
prisoner, you made me laugh when you said fair faucet hair. That's an old reference that young folks may not get.
80s hairspray.
There's a
I
song
have
called
no idea
Fair
what that
Faucet
means.
here.
Listen, you better stay away from that open stove with that hairspray.
Oh my god! Yeah, all pyrotechnic special effects too.
Yeah.
Can I just mention one more thing with
Go
about it?
ahead.
We do have to think about the different skin textures, and especially with the other races that they're going to have in the game, and like the Banu and some of the other races. So that's going to be a big thing, especially since we all know metahuman with those skin textures that are needed for them. So Admiral's hitting and going down the right path on that, I believe.
No, I don't know if people will remember this, but they had a cloth mechanic presentation several years back. So I'm expecting this year that instead of having the cloth mechanic that is wavy like that, they have a hair mechanic that's similar. We'll see.
Some shampoo too.
All right, so at the next hour, they have 12 noon. Life in the first person, get an up-close and personal look at the upcoming major improvements for the first-person gameplay, diversified combat AI behavior, overhauled weapon handling, and how we are shaping a more immersive, dynamic universe through seamless and tactile interactions. Yeah, life in the first person.
First person
Okay.
scanner.
Quick thoughts about
And,
that.
that may be a good one that in the movie Aliens with an S, when they had that
I love that thing.
scanner. Yeah, and it has that little local radar on it. And the thing that
Oh, yeah.
remember it? Okay, yeah, when Hicks and them were using
Yeah,
that.
right.
And the thing I'm looking for is to hopefully they really touch as much as they possibly can on AI behavior, because I think that's going to really set this game apart, and I hope it's amazing. Just like the software we played around with that Dig That showed, and Griffin and Colossal and us, and you could ask it, and like I was asking it, do you know where a banana sandwich is? And obviously you didn't, that's not in there, but it answered. So I'm really looking forward to how deep they can go into AI.
Okay. then at 1 p.m. I'm not skipping anyone, am I? Okay,
Nobody
1
said
p.m. Taking flight. We launched into the next iteration of Star Citizen flight experience and explore impending improvements for every aspect of space, atmospheric and transversal, combat, and interaction. So, hover mode is coming back. Hover mode 2.0. No, I'm kidding.
Of
No.
course.
No, but we will probably see control surfaces. If I
hope
were
so.
going to guess, that's going to probably be the thing that we'll see.
Okay, so wait a minute, hold on for a second. What is control surfaces? I want
A
to
control surface are
Aileron.
flaps, rudders on an airplane. If you've ever played like Microsoft Flight Simulator or DCS, you'll get really acquainted with control surfaces.
You talking about actual physical control surfaces, like
Mhm.
like?
In Star
Okay.
Citizen, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
But
You don't want to fly the Aurora in the atmosphere. I'll say that.
the thing that bugs me about this, though, is that, we've been told in the past that these planets are going to be diverse, right? Not all planets are going to have 1G, and not all planets are going to have, a one Earth atmospheric pressure at sea level. So our planes are designed to be flown on Earth, right? If you take that same plane to Mars, it's not going to fly, right? Because the atmospheric density is so thin. So we have moons in Star
What
Citizen
does
that
have a
have
long
very little.
runway?
Well, if you look at the different moons that we have in Star Citizen, we have moons that have thicker atmosphere, we have moons that have thin atmosphere, and that's how the planets are going to be. And we're going to supposedly have all these different range of gravities. So I wonder how, it doesn't make a lot of sense if you have a control surface that works at 1G, 1 Earth atmosphere, and now you're flying on a 2G planet with,
What
a thin
happens if you
atmosphere
have?
thing.
What happens if you attack a location and they're familiar with that atmosphere and the way their light fighters fly in it, but you aren't familiar with that, and you train a lot, but you get down there and nothing that you expect is working, you expect is happening. So
and
the fact that you're going to have different atmospheres and different flight surfaces that are reacting to that atmosphere just makes the fighting a little bit more diverse and prevents certain people being like a kill factor on every single moon and planet.
So I'm looking at this from the sim aspect of it. I don't think they're going to go full sim with these control surfaces for the reason I said. I think all ships, because of how much power you utilize with these ships can bend space and time, right? You have that kind of power in a small, relatively small vehicle. You shouldn't have any problem in any atmosphere of any planet, right? So I'm thinking the rudders and the flaps and all that, it's going to be in addition to what we have now, so that maybe you use less fuel, right? You can glide, you can use atmospheric flight where appropriate, but they're not going to be absolutely necessary, because how else would you fly a caterpillar, right? Or a lot of ships in the game that don't have any real control surfaces.
And I'm gonna have to let that be the last word on taking flight, because we're running a little behind and we have a whole lot to get through. So let's try to get through it more quickly. But at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
2 p.m.
I was gonna say, let's talk about this lunch break.
It's lunch break, okay. We'll see. Roscoe's, Wendy's, no man. 3 p.m. Living on the edge. We're not sponsored, by the way. We delve into the living conditions and environments of outlaws and settlers trying to carve out an existence beyond the safety of UEE, mega corporations, and other confines of 30th century society. So I think that's a sequel to the Outlaw thing they had in 2018, 2019. I forget which. The one where it had the banning artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm hoping for this is that it's not just Pyro, but also Nyx, because they say outlaws and settlers. So, and it's beyond the safety of the UE. So hopefully it's not just Pyro. Hopefully we get a little bit of, life in Nyx too. Again, that's a hope, not an expectation.
And some people are hoping that we'll get some news about the Pioneer. I don't know. I think that's kind of a stretch, but we'll see.
I would love it if we got news on that and if they put those land claims up for sale again.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen those in a while. I went by 4x4 land claim license in my Drake Mule. Thank you very much.
I don't want to give so much flack for this, but I really think they could go talk about the three. I mean, right now they're putting 3 jump points in the game, and it could be Magnus they talk about too, because I really think if we get the Kraken, they're gonna put the Drake headquarters in there with Magnus.
But
So
Drake
Magnus comes in.
Drake is a mega corporation, and Magnus is part of the UE. So I don't expect that. Maybe they'll talk a little bit about it, but this says explicitly beyond mega corporations in the UE.
I mean, that could be Pyro, but you're talking with Nyx. You're talking about a system beyond. You're talking about a jump point. You're talking about Pyro having 2 jump points. Like
Well,
that's you going to Pyro
Nyx
and
is
then
connected
beyond
to-
Pyro.
Nyx is connected to Pyro.
Right.
So
You're talking about doing an extra jump point.
Yeah, but like this isn't really talking about the jump points, but talking about life outside of the UE. From what I gather from this, is it's talking about, okay, maybe they're going to talk about.
I get where you're going.
Yeah, they're going to talk about maybe like the lore of this while showing you planets and
Other
settlements.
places, yeah, that could be next. Okay.
Yeah. But I would love it if they showed us some of Magnus. I mean, that would be amazing. I just really think that's way out there. It's not even been on like the roadmap as far as we know.
All right.
I was thinking myself about since we did get a new manufacturer, I'm wondering if they're going to introduce any new ones, new corporations, the ones that we don't know about.
That's a possibility.
Could be one in Pyro. Never know.
Yeah.
All right.
a lot.
So up next we have Destination Adventure. From high up in orbit down to the surface of our planet and deep into the underground, we delve into new interactions, mission, and gameplay, and more coming to Star Citizen universe on all levels. So yeah, that's 45 minutes.
Giant caves. That's what you're going to talk about. Giant caves. Because some of the cities and some of the cities are actually hide from radiation in some systems with giant city caves. So I mean, they could be talking about how they're going to start that or something.
I would love that because, like you said, that they exist in lore. I'd love to have giant cave systems in general. But yeah, if they were to put a landing zone inside one, that would be amazing.
Question?
Yeah. And didn't we get a like on Hurston, the underground things
facility.
that was
Underground facility.
Right, underground
Mission.
mission.
Yeah, Lorville 2.0. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bounty Hunting V2 as the new gameplay could be things like that.
Yeah, you're right, Kalrati. Which then the underground part wouldn't be underneath. Would be outside, maybe outside of the the Hurston's control.
Yep. And then at 4:45 p.m., closing ceremony. These are all local time, by the way. So Pacific daylight time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What time
forgot all about
will
that.
be, Admiral?
And then
forgot about
at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, the venue closes. So you ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here.
Ooh, and then the best part of the whole thing.
I don't know the best part, but it should be interesting. 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. The parties continue. VIP after party at CIG's LA studio. Now, I am glad that I am going. I am glad that there's a 90-minute break between that and 7 p.m. because that means people can get dinner and take care of other stuff before they go. Because I was expecting as soon as the closing ceremony ends, it's gonna be a mad dash for Uber and everything to get to the LA studio. So now that you have some time after that, I'm expecting Uber prices to be more sane.
Okay, fastcart.
Mad Dash leaving.
I apologize. I'm going to dash all of your dreams away. Okay? And I'm going to tell you the reason why. From 5:30, they're saying the venue closes from 5:30 to 7. First of all, me and you both know they're not going to close at 5:30. and the closing
Well,
ceremony
I
is not going to
mean,
start at
we're
4:45.
going to be outside. The venue. Well, let's close the doors, but we're going to be outside loitering probably. I don't know. No,
Well, I'm just
loitering
saying.
is the wrong word, but you know what I mean.
Is it now? Let me ask you this, because is it a hard? Now I have to say this, and the reason why
That's a
I'm kind
good
of bringing this
question.
up,
I see what you're talking.
because
It's a good question.
right, because is the venue saying, hey, listen, this is a hard cutoff, 5:30, everybody got to be out,
More
or is
likely.
it that when in fact? Oh, I'm just saying. Now, if it's not, then you know that those segments are going to run over. So
Yeah, the segment. Well, not only the venue probably closed, but you know, people who are in the I just told the map on net, but people who are
right,
had the booth and everything had to shut down, take down their stuff. So part of that 90 minutes we'll be doing that. So I don't know how much time we're gonna have after the show
right,
to get dinner, but yeah.
I mean, I could see them closing the doors for the venue where they're having the shows, and then you've got till 7 to get everybody out of the building. Like the people, like you say, the venues to close, like
right.
you know, Sigelian to close up to get his stuff out. I mean, they're not going to be like, you got to be out of here exactly at 5:30, you know, and if you're not, we're just gonna, you know, throw everybody in a meat wagon.
Yeah, I don't think they'll make Scallion. I mean, wow, Scallion. I'm just saying this is your example. Scallion would have to pick up all of his stuff then, because Scallion's going to miss the party
Right.
afterwards. So
I think
that would
Monday will be the
next
day.
event.
Yeah.
They'll give you a special. I don't think.
I
Wow.
don't think they'd push it to the next day. They'd probably give you time to get out that night. Because
No way, Admiral.
Yeah,
No,
folks,
there's no
gotta
way.
pick up their
There's
table
no
and
way.
all that stuff and get to the after party.
I'll let you know that Thursday what happened. But yeah,
Admiral.
What's a meat wagon?
I think this is important to emphasize this. All times approximate, so you know this is not a hard
There
and
you
fast
go.
schedule.
See, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
This is just you know more suggestion than
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was saying. I don't want to think that that's what's going to be, you know, like concrete that time schedule.
Right.
Oh, Jade wants to know what's a meat wagon.
Yeah, he just
An
said.
ambulance.
Okay, all right. I didn't know. It must be East Coast thing.
No, it's an old timer thing.
It's like an old timer thing, yeah.
Okay.
I first heard of it from Warcraft, so I was wondering if it actually came from the real world.
Yeah, like it sounded like something out of a game.
If you played the Old Republic, you might get it because people are called meat bags and that.
Like calling the
Anyway,
meat wagon.
so this is the CitizenCon map. I'm gonna go over this pretty quickly. They have the entrance down at the bottom. That's the A part. One down entrance, and the B you got the Dragonfly on the left by the checkpoint station. C is to be announced. It has a landing pad, and what I noticed is it's a landing pad, but it's bigger than the than the Dragonfly. So speculations are bound about that. I'm not expecting the Dragonfly to be the only vehicle markup that they have on the floor that weekend. So what do other people think that could be?
It's a
What?
F8 Lightning. It's a
F8 Lightning?
A full
Oh my
size
God! I don't know about that, Pop.
I don't know about that one, though, Pop.
I'm kidding. Yeah, okay.
That could be pretty big.
It's a sandworm, guys. It's a
I might as well
sandworm.
say a full size Kraken then. Know.
Full size Kraken, yeah, right. No,
Oh my God.
Some people are guessing it could be a Ursa Rover. That's one of my guesses, or some kind of vehicle. Someone guessed a MPUV, so that could be there. Yeah, we're expecting some kind of physicalized ship or vehicle to take that spot.
Yeah,
It'll be a Gray Cat PTV, the new version of
The
one.
new one?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a place where CIG employees can go hide from the rest of the crazy people.
That's possible too. That's possible too. But yeah, then you have D in the middle there, the Atmo Fight or Flight Live. That's where people can compete. E is the where is E? Oh, that's F. G. Where is E? Oh, there it is. That down at the middle bottom. The bottom middle.
No.
So yeah,
Okay.
here that is the content creator, content creator corner. So the
What
Discord
is
man
that?
will probably be dragging people over to talk to them.
Uh,
Oh, is that what that is?
That's my guess.
Hmm.
What is right?
Merch,
Zilo did say he did mention that before that there would be something there for content creators.
right.
That they would. Yeah, he did mention that.
And then F down here at the bottom, you have Thread, their merch store. So I'm expecting different manufacturers and stuff like that to be there. G in the middle, right here, you got the General Lounge. H, where's H? Oh, H over here, right here, is the VIP area. So I'll
That's
be
fast
hanging
card
out.
area.
I'll be hanging out there for a
That's
bit.
the fast card area.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Has
Signing
anybody
autographs.
noticed
Signing
though?
autographs. There you
Has
go.
anybody noticed, like when you zoom, like if you look at the decor that they put on this, right?
Hmm.
It's just pyro-esque.
Oh yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, it's kind of true actually.
Yep.
I was looking at that rug. I'm like, they better have a rug there that's not all torn on.
Pyro rug. Okay.
Power
Look at
rug.
it.
Mm.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if people think it's kind of cut off there, but it's sponsored by CLX, ASUS, Republic of Gamers, VKB Sim. Hey, I got one of those, and Toby. So this year's ASUS.
All right.
So I'm
Welcome to the
expecting
club.
something like in 2019. Was it Intel? It's
Yeah, it was
2017 or
Intel.
Intel?
I don't remember what the year it was Intel. And that's when they had the that ship that came with
The Saber,
the Optane.
Saber Raven, and the Optane drive. Yeah. So with ASUS, someone joked that you get a free ship or vehicle if you buy a 4090. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. But whatever it's going to be RGB after Wazoo in my guess. But then you got the community booth. One is the CIG pop that's down here. Then two, you got the test squadron, so they're right next to the CIG pop. Three, in that corner right here, you got the Ultimate Energy. That's Civilian.
Galleon. Yep.
Yeah. And then four, you got the HubNet. 5 is new. You got the cosplay and makers community. That's new. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's about. 6 over here, you got Imperium. And 7, right next to them, you got Equinox and Vanguard. 8, next to them, you got the corporation. 9, you have Atmo Esport. So that'll be right here, right across from the Atmo Esport lounge. 10 is JRDF, so where's 10? Okay, right over here. That's 10. So they're right across from Test Squadron. 11, you have United States Confederation. 12 is Atlas Defense Industries. 13 is Soul Armada. And, Griffin said that we may have to put a cease and desist on them because they're using the name Soul. But we'll see how that goes. 14, you have Tesseract Corporation down at the corner right there. And then 15 right here.
Hey.
Right at the entrance
Booyah.
will be Soul Citizen. That's right, we will be there in force. And we're right by the entrance, so say hi to us. We'll be friendly. And then after that,
you get 2 spots, fast cut? 15 and 8. How'd you get 2 spots? 15 and H. Okay.
15 and 8.
What's H? Oh, VIP lounge?
VIP. I got it like that. What can I say? I got it like that. And 16 is the Quantum Jump. 17 is X Systems. 18 is the Xeon Workshop. There's a thread about that. I'll show that in a moment. 19 is the Walkers of Sigma. That's new. I'm not familiar with them. And 20 over here is ASUS, Republic of Gaming. So I think a lot of people will be heading over to there.
I've heard of Walkers of Sigma.
They like a religion.
Walkers
Sounds
of
like
Sigma?
a religion. Aren't they a religion?
No, Walkers of Sigma's. No, they're an org. As far as I know, they're an org. They're not. They're not like faith based or anything like that.
Okay.
And,
But yeah,
and
so
then
like I said,
yeah.
oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that the Xeon workshop, I think maybe the people from the, some of the people like from the xenolinguistics community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just thought about that. I'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
But yeah, so 15 is sole citizens. 16, I'm sorry. No, wait.
No, 15.
15. Yeah,
15.
15 is sole citizens. So right at the
Full
corner right
friends
there.
forever.
Total friends. Oh, yeah.
Well, friends.
Right. So yeah, what do people think about the map?
It's
I'm
cool
excited.
seeing. Oh, go ahead, Pops.
No, I'm good.
I was gonna say it's cool seeing all these orgs and communities. Like, obviously, Ultimate Energy's been there before, Sigillion's been there before, but seeing HubNet there is really cool. And yeah, Atmo Esports. It's like it's just good. I'm jealous of everybody that's able to go because like, I love to be there just for the community aspect of it. Even beyond all of the presentations from CIG, interacting with these people that you talk with and you see their content and you interact with, and people that you kind of know, but it would be really cool to meet them in person. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I hinted at this before, but get your wallet ready. If it's anything like the Mustang Omega or the Saber Raven, there's gonna be a limited edition shipper vehicle because of Asus. Yeah, get your wallet ready. Hey, I don't think it'll be cheap either. We'll see though.
What were you
I'm
gonna say,
surprised.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm really looking forward to mingling with the thing you don't like to do, Admiral. And,
I like mingling. I'm just saying they're gonna have a lot of it.
no, you don't like mingling, Admiral.
I'm a hugger.
Oh, okay. Well,
Not a mugger. I'm a hugger. So just so you
Okay.
know.
Well, you owe me one day.
I owe you a giant hug.
You owe me.
Okay.
Well, I ain't say giant. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Back up.
Nice.
All right, yeah,
I'll give
you
it a
okay?
nice, that's like one of those football slaps to the ass. So like, hey, how's it going? There you go.
Oh
Nice
my
to see you.
God.
Oh,
Anyway, moving on. You're gonna have to ban that
Good
one
catch.
in
Good
a moment.
catch.
More in
Yeah.
the CitizenCon after party, guys.
Good offense there. Good offense.
Anyway, so this is what I talked about before. So have the talk about CitizenCon, the venue. Have the alien linguistics team got a panel on CitizenCon, and Niku CIG said, high five. I can safely say there will be at least a young workshop at the Pacific community booth. No spoiling. So I think this might have been before they. No, I think it was after. But yeah, what do you think the 18 the Xeon workshop will maybe? Oh yeah, Xeon linguistics. Yeah, so Boy Citizen. I know this is normally a yacht club thing, but I just want to be real quickly because this is everything's gonna be on that weekend. You have a Boy Citizen in New Jersey affiliate and I guess like New York supposedly. Crossover event right there. P&W Park Citizen. Not sure what P&W means, but okay. Citizen Boy Citizen.
As a Pacific Northwest resident, I can't believe you don't know P&W means Pacific Northwest.
Thank you for that, Jay.
Yeah,
No
sorry.
idea what that is.
I'm an East Coast guy. How would I know?
Pacific
No, anyway.
Northwest. I know it's too long. Some of us just call it Cascadia, but whatever.
I don't know what
I
that
would not
is
even
either.
know what that is either. Yeah, thank you, Evan
I
Kusanagi.
do.
All right, so
Sounds-
yeah, then you got the CitizenCon, Citizen LA Live, Yardhouse, time and an area. Bus Citizen Hampton Road, Bus Citizen Houston, Bus Citizen DFW, Bus Citizen Montreal. So that's all on that weekend. So a whole bunch of Bus Citizens. So check if there's have something in your local area. Otherwise, feel free to hang out on twitch.tv/Bus Citizen for all that.
I was like, they're having a DSW party at a shoe store? That's pretty inventive.
It's Dallas Fort Worth.
Dallas Fort Worth, thank you.
Just checking. That was a
And
slow joke.
and this is not official or anything, but Griffin and I do want to have some kind of Soul Citizen stream after the Saturday presentation, or maybe like a half hour or an hour. We may be live, so check us out if we're able to do that.
I thought you
But
guys
yeah.
might do it during the show.
Not during the show, after.
Like no break. Oh, come on, guys, about that.
Hey, you want to run this? Come on over
gotta-
and you do it.
Careful, fast car's gonna put you in a meat wagon.
If you're not gonna do a stream during the show, I might have to have like a show party where we have like the Kusanagi hot tub CitizenCon.
Okay, I'm gonna set that down right now. CitizenCon, Bar Citizen Live, LA,
Hot tub
Yardhouse, Nokia Plaza, JW Marathon time. Dave, hope we'll put that in link in soon.
Yeah,
but yes, it's a general admission. It's free. Bar Citizen organizers October 20th. To 22nd, 6:30 to 11:30 Pacific Daylight Time, and at the Yardhouse LA Live. You got the address and everything like that. To the event, you need a mobile ticket. I have signed up. I'll be there. I don't know how long I'll be there, but I'll be there. It should be a lot of fun. I don't know how big the venue. Well, I think it's kind of big, but we'll see how it goes. But one thing I do want to do before, it's been too much time, or before that, they had the Bar Citizen promotion stuff right here. So 6:30 Friday and 6:30 Saturday on 21st and 20th. That's the address and everything like that. But more, I wanted to focus on, they got sponsors for this thing. So we got Coach Toby, Star Citizen, obviously, JRDF, BarCitizen.sc, Thrustmaster, Penguin, I'm not familiar with Penguin, but okay, and Beacon event. So Beacon is Belgium, I believe. So yeah, they have a whole lot of participation from people all over. It should be fine. And speaking of the Yardhouse, it's not loaded for some reason. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, is you planning on eating at the Yarhouse?
Oh my goodness!
If you're planning on eating at the Yarhouse, get your wallet ready, okay? So
that's normal. Hey,
I love you,
normal Seattle prices. That's the normal Seattle prices.
This is atrocious then, because yeah.
Yeah, Dark Knight is like, dang.
It's crazy.
I mean, so, out here a pizza is $50, so this doesn't faze me at all.
What is on it?
No, you like
there's no way. Nah, pizza. See, it ain't.
I'm talking about just like a really good pizza place out here. Typically they're like $40-$50 for a big pizza, right?
Well,
so this is nothing.
Let me ask this: what's minimum wage out that way?
Oh, $15. We fought for the $15 minimum.
Okay, like, so then that makes sense now. Why these prices are that damn high too?
They were high before, which is why we fought for $15.
I'm not saying the $15 isn't a bad thing. I'm glad that they have it out there.
I'm glad that they do it also. I'm glad that they right.
But that makes sense as to why those prices are the way that they are.
Yep.
Too.
Okay, Fast Cart. So we have one of these places near us. So there's one there's a Korean ribeye in Burlington for $38.99. So it's $43.99 there. So it's $49 to $44. So that tells you the price difference.
Okay. Well, see, we've already discussed this though too, because I know we haven't had it set in concrete, but all you can eat joints, where they at?
I was waiting for it.
Where are my people?
Seriously.
Fast Cart, you're gonna have
not an LA thing.
Carbohydrate overload. And you're gonna have to
all I'm gonna say is before I go to this Bar Citizen, I'm gonna eat dinner someplace else. I'm not gonna bring a box. I'm not gonna bring a box or anything. I don't want to be rude to the
bring
venue
your box
yourself.
lunch, fast card.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I will eat before I head over. But
there's some nice steamed edamame and a little bit further down. It's only $7. You'll be all set for the night.
Not to. I know you will move on to your next subject real quick, but I gotta say this though. I hate websites like this, though. And the reason why I say this is because of this. This is all a lie.
Oh, yeah,
every single picture that you see, every single picture you see is a lie. Do you understand me?
That's every
Because-
food picture and every food commercial,
Exactly,
even
I know
fast
that.
food. Yeah, the cheese pool.
I mean,
For
ice
people.
cream is not ice cream in a fast
I-
food commercial. It's
I'm
mashed
sorry.
potato.
I'm sorry. They got a salad for $23. I mean,
Yes, you
a
are
salad.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fastcart. It's 2023.
How much is for the bottle of water? Let's see that.
No,
Less
seriously,
than $100.
click
What's
on
in it,
st-
though?
$6,
click.
yeah.
So if you got
Mm.
sticker
Yeah,
shock,
it's
click
raw
on
ahi.
starters. Click on starters, your appetizers, and see how much they are.
All right, we got to end the
Oh,
food
no.
portion of the show. We got to end the
So
food
it's
portion of
18
the
bucks.
show.
No, sir. No,
Because
sir.
you know what, it's not even like we can share an appetizer. Because you know, normally we go to a bowling alley, we say, oh
Right.
yeah, we'll get some finger food and share it for to see the price between the three
All right,
between
go.
the group. We can't even do that because the portion is so small here.
All right, go to Maiden Ariane wants you to go to gluten sensitive. It's on the top right of the screen.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
Sensitive?
Oh, I
Yeah.
already know.
Yeah, all the way to the right.
Oh, I already know what's going to happen.
What
Yeah.
isn't?
All right,
I
so
mean,
it's
well-
$10.
Oh,
$10.
my goodness.
It's yeah, but that's
You
crazy.
go down. You can go
$10
down.
for guac and veggies. I
Oh,
mean,
guac and veggies are delicious.
All right, so I'm going to move on to that. How
I might have to order out there, fast car.
Yeah, how did some
Everybody
people can
got it.
afford this? We have to talk to the poet to ask him how he found this place. But anyway,
I can be
yeah.
back in 20 minutes with this stuff.
All right, so I was like, this is the CitizenCon 2953 fact. We covered it previously, but there were a couple of updates. The logo asked, the site wasn't working when I went to buy the ticket on the wave one, so I had the org mate buy the ticket for me. He got the ticket today, but his name is attached to it. Would that be a problem? Is there a way to get it changed? So Chris Wayne Smith at CIG said, hi there. It doesn't matter whose name is on the ticket when you enter LACC, the Los Angeles Convention Center. So if your friend bought you a ticket and their name is on it, don't worry, you can still use it. It's all about having a good time and the Star Citizen community. So we don't get to let the ticket name get in the way of that. However, if you have a VIP ticket, the name on it must match your ID to gain access to the LA office. If the name doesn't match, don't hesitate to contact our game support agent for further assistance. So let that be known. Hope everybody's name matches. Hope they use their driver license ID and not their nickname. I wanted to go as fastcart, but I used my real name. So anyway.
oh boy.
Just this.
This is called this is from No Citizen Con live stream on YouTube. Nico, CID responded. Well, this is from Spectre Space. Why is the official Star Citizen YouTube channel not live streaming CitizenCon? Thanks. Nico responded, we will broadcast the full event live on Twitch with replays available on YouTube thereafter. They do this at every CitizenCon. They always put it on Twitch first, and then put the edited or like remastered version on YouTube afterwards. Sometimes it take a week. Sometimes it may take a little longer. This is a 2-day event. I'm thinking it might take a little longer than a week this time. But eventually, it should hopefully get everything up on YouTube.
Yeah, like they don't live stream on YouTube in general. Like when they do their Friday show, right? Star Citizen Live is on Twitch. It's not on YouTube. And I understand why they don't, because if you're simulcasting on both, you kind of like need moderation for both chats, and you know why do that when it also splits your audience. You want all your people in one place.
Sure. Up next we have this is that a Squadron 40? Oh, I gotta scroll up for this one because you gotta see the thing.
Uh-oh.
So, is that a Squadron 42 panel for CitizenCon 2023? Maybe. Note what is written in the red circle, not edited by me. So this is after navigating the universe on that Saturday. They got the whole block of time between 4 or 5 and 7, and so they put in Squadron 42 with a question mark right there. And Jake Acapella responded. Let me scroll down. As fun as it would be to have a secret clue or something, it is indeed just a misprint. So slightly easier than 1 to burst your bubble. So I guess that means that huge bubble was supposed to be filled somehow. So yeah, unfortunately, there's just a
Well,
misprint.
I guess we'll just have to wait till CitizenCon to see.
And they also responded on. It wouldn't be CIG if you guys didn't post something that didn't have a typo. Acapella responded, "This is especially true with the post that I wrote." So yeah, yeah, that was the whole ticket, not fiasco, but mishandling. The week before when they sent the ticket, they had the wrong date and the wrong location on some of them. So yeah, this is CIG. Up next, oh yeah, I think this is the final CitizenCon thing. Yeah, the final CitizenCon thing for now. But yeah, and then just went away from me.
Are they still selling tickets? Whoa.
Yeah, they're gonna
that's
go to the day of, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I-
all the way down.
That's what I said. They're going to sell them all the way, probably up until the day. That's just
Yeah,
my.
Wow.
They got
Yeah.
a moolah.
I mean, they had the space. They had the space. Like, I'm not gonna do it here, but I was looking at pictures of the West. What do you call it? The venue at where CitizenCon is supposed to be, and they have a huge area for people to sit down and watch this thing. So I'm not surprised that they're still selling tickets. So if you still want one, you have available to go ahead and pick one up. Go ahead.
Can I ask you, does that honey thing work on the coupons or anything like that? Does it show any?
Unfortunately, no, it does not. Okay, oh yes. So our own Meg, Yo-Yo Meg, sent a happy birthday on Twitter. I'm still calling Twitter people. I don't care what they want to call it. But it's a happy birthday to #Citizen. This game has brought so many people together and continues to amaze me every day. I'm so glad this game exists for myself and for my fiance. It's always been an adventure when we hop into the verse. 07 Rob-based industry. And this is Yo-Yo Meg got retweeted by the official RSI account with this. So
That is
congratulations to
awesome.
Meg.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oot, oot.
Definitely.
Okay, so this is talk about the F8 Lightning now. So Star Citizen join the hunt. I'm gonna play this real quick and we'll talk about it afterward.
Watch your back now. He's close.
He better be. I heard they found Leica with one over near Lyria. Took 15 roughnecks to bring him down.
Everyone after these things is really out for blood, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So watch the perimeter.
Copy that.
You sure this marker is accurate?
Yeah, you should be right up on him in 3, 2...
What the?
Ow. You good?
Is that? Holy shit! He has one.
Ow.
I'm here.
Wait,
We're good.
wait.
No.
What's wrong?
The marker. It's on you.
What do you mean?
Everyone knows! Get out of there, now!
I'm sorry.
No, what was that, Pop?
No, I love it. Oh man.
So
Okay.
yeah, that is the trailer for the event that's going on. So yes,
I
Go ahead.
gotta jump in. Griff made a point last night. That ending part is totally a lie.
yeah, that MSR would have been blown up.
Yeah, see,
As soon as-
Gone.
yeah.
Somebody, and everybody else would have been blown up because somebody with the A2 would have came through, dropped like a whole. Just would have cleared that out and just said, "All right, fellas,
No.
let's go clean it up."
Another A2 would have blown up that A2.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Chain of
Chaos.
events. I would have loved it.
Oh,
I
man,
actually
but
was
yeah.
present during one of these.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Two of my org mates. Oh, we'll get into it later.
Yeah, real quick, I just wanted to happy to the Star Citizen. It's Star Citizen's birthday. It's shaping to be an epic, most epic yet. Today to celebrate the incredible journey so far, and most importantly, all of you have made it shared the universe possible. From the Solar Aurora pilot to the fully crewed fleet, you are the reason we are all here today. I'm going to skip down, talk about, okay, so with that said, unless you're a member of the Chairman's Club with an F8 already snuggled coldly in your hangar, it's not going to be easy to get your hands on one. Skip part of it. However, the last few years, those salty scallywags and industrial strip hunters have proven their adept at stealing their piloting F8 during the appearance and Invictus launch week. So, in a nod to your unofficial mayhem, we decided to officially unleash the storm on the universe. With CitizenCon coming up on October 21st and 22nd, what better way to count down this big show than to bring you some good old-fashioned fun-filled action. And with that said, you're talking about the F8 stuck in your hangar. Happy hunting out there, and remember to tune into CitizenCon in less than 2 weeks for updates to the status of Squadron 42 and, of course, Star Citizen. How about Lightning Strike? That's the trailer we just watched. The gold license, the hunt is on. Finding a gold license and redeem it at any rental kiosk in Stanton for a 24-hour F8C rental. What's more, you automatically unlock the ability to purchase the formidable Lightning here on the same page. If you're fortunate enough to snag one of these gold licenses, you're going to complete an email with more details. After redeeming your gold license, you will have until November 7th to pick up your F8C. And then scroll down a little bit more. You have the platinum license, which is even more harder to get. So catch me if you can. Find an extremely rare platinum license, and you can redeem it at Automata in Area 18, New Deal in Lowville, or Crusader Showroom in Orison to claim your FSC with LCI for free. It's not going to be easy, though. Each platinum license will be carried by a Star Citizen developer in-game. The only way to get it is to take it from them. Even if you manage to do this, it can be stolen in turn from you. As soon as you have one of these in your hand, players across the server will be alerted to your location. Better move fast. So yeah, I think that's a good point for you to talk about your story, Jay.
So let's start with you, fastcart. So one of the things I think this personally is the best dynamic event, if you want to call it that, or event, let's just put it that way, that CIG has ever done in the game. As far as fastcart, I gave him another birthday present because I had found a gold license on my first try, like on Magda. And I didn't have a need for one because I already have an F8 in my hangar. And I asked in chat, like, if anybody wanted it. And then fastcart was there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll give it to you, fastcart.
I just happened to log in like not 5 minutes before that. And I appreciate it, Jay. Thank you for that. I was reading the instructions. I'm like, so how am I going to do bunker mission and stuff like that? I said, I don't play the game. So how am I going to do this? And then I saw you popped up and was like, Jade, my friend, my buddy, how you doing?
Yeah, and I'm glad you did because I was like minutes away from giving it to some random person at the clinic at Everest Harbor, and then you typed in chat, and I was like, oh, okay, it's yours, right?
And
Happy birthday!
And thank you. And I do want to say I appreciate you waiting for me because I was over at New Babbage and you were over at Everest Harbor, so I had to slow boat my way over there. And it's been so long since I've been in the game. I was like, so how do I get there? Because I forgot about bouncing between moon. I was like, so because I was trying. I don't want to say stress, but I didn't want to waste Jay's time because I know that
you just wanted that F8 so bad. You were stressed out.
No,
right?
not just that. I appreciate you waiting for me, so I was trying to hurry up and get there. But yeah.
No, but it's good. Like I just put my Star Citizen guide skills to use. We got to
Yeah,
get you playing
yeah,
the game more.
because I was just up to
Exactly.
her. The flight suit that I was wearing didn't have inventory, so I couldn't
Yeah.
hold the license.
Yeah, and then as far as the platinum licenses go, the very first night that this started, one of my org mates got one from a kill, and then the day after, another one of my org mates, and this time I was actually there to witness what happened. Like there's a big battle on Selin. I think Wikipedia from CIG was there. It was a bunch of people, and it was like an absolute war. It's like it's the intensity of Jump Town times 10 when
So,
somebody gets one of these.
question for you: How many
Yeah.
people you think participated?
Oh, I mean, when we did like an after action report, and we were counting all the dead ships, right? It was a combined arms battle in space, in the atmosphere, what little atmosphere Selin has, and on the ground. And shout out to Lone Wolf 66. He's only been playing the game for 3 months, and he was able to get the win out of this, and got the platinum
There
card,
you go.
and we protected him to get to a place where he could redeem it. Yeah, it was good.
So you protected them and you didn't try to steal from them?
Oh no. But, this is an So this is the thing.
Lord.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, this is Black Star Legion. So we like he was the rightful person to get it. We're not gonna turn on our own, right? And we were like,
Of course not.
We were thinking, wow, it's so easy. We already got 2 in 2 days. Let's keep this going. Eventually, everybody will have F8.
Well, this is why it's OP as hell. It's the meta heavy fighter, probably medium heavy fighter out there that SIG wanted to throw out there, and they say, hey, we need to make $2 million. They sold over 7,000 at least right now, and I don't know why anyone else would buy any other ship. Maybe it doesn't go up against light fighters, yeah, but it's
not everybody's in the combat, Admiral. Not everybody's trying to.
I've been waiting for this ship for like
so Chris
5 years.
mentioned that it's OP, but let me get to the specs of it before we talk more about that. So, learning complete livery for every occasion. During this limited birthday event, pilots have a chance to pick up a FHC Lightning Gold license or a base Lightning with a Stormfire Paint Platinum license. They'll be available in limited quantities and require participation in the in-game event. Separately, 2 other FHC remain exclusive to Concierge Reward. The FHC Lightning, a newly introduced Shockwave paint is exclusive to Wing Commander. That is the $10,000 one. And the FHC Lightning Executive Edition is exclusive to Patreon Concierge. That is $15,000 level. And I believe, okay, so yeah, here you go to a specification. So check this out. General low heavy fighter crew 1 speed 212 meters per second, shield 2x size 2, a weapon nose 2 size 2 repeater, wing 2 size 3 ballistic cannons and 2 size 2 ballistic cannon, missiles 2 size 4 quad rack and 4 size 2 ignite missile, and turret 1 size 2 remote gimbal and 2 size 2 repeaters. So that's a lot of weapons on that thing. So yeah, Amber, go ahead about the OP-ness about this thing.
It just doesn't make any sense. They would have to release another ship from a different manufacturer to compete. It's like Lockheed Martin and Boeing. When they went to make the F-22, there was a competition for that. So and I feel like Star Citizen has enough manufacturers they could have a competing ship. But the original idea yes, you could have. The original idea was yes, you could get this through if you played Squadron 42, and there was a reason to buy the game and a reason to play the game because you would get the opportunity that people get now if you played Squadron 42, along with like your veteran status and stuff like that. You would be able to buy it. Now, many people here, I know, like there's some people in chat who really don't have any really need to play Squadron 42, and there are people out there right now who probably won't even buy it because of this.
Well,
not necessarily though, Admiral. But
there are people who don't like RPGs. I mean,
and this may be the only time that CID does this. So if they never do this again, right, then those people that missed out on this will have to play Squadron 42, right? Unless, and again, I don't know that this was ever said to only be exclusive to getting
So
it through
I
Squadron
was watching
42.
I was watching a video of a content creator, and they said that back in the day, Chris Roberts said that it will be available after you complete Squadron 42. Oh no, when Squadron 42 comes out, that's what they said. When Squadron 42 comes out, that's when the F8 Lightning will be available.
Which is a
But
big question for 2 weeks from now.
Back when Chris Roberts or whoever said that, they were expecting Squadron 42 to maybe be out by 2016 or
Answer the
2018.
call. Yep.
So I mean, they probably said, "Oh, okay, it's been 11 years."
No, they wouldn't do that.
But
But
evidently
they
they
could release
did.
it right now.
They did do it.
No, but I'm saying they wouldn't release it just because it's been like 5-6 years.
That's
If they're gonna release it now,
Admiral,
they could 2 weeks from now they could just be like, "Hey, it's coming out like in December."
Did you read the Q&A about it? Because
Yeah,
that's literally what they said.
We'll come up
Yeah.
to that, but
Yeah.
but the specification, and then I have a screenshot. That's kind of small, so let me bring that up a little bit. But it says this is from Oracle, so you had the specification there, the dimensions, and everything like that. And I want people to check out the max speed. It is Leap. The max speed is Leap.
Yeah, I love that.
I never saw that before.
You know they did that for a reason. Yeah.
Well, it's on RSI right now. They have it's on the ship page. They have both the executive and they have the FC regular Lightning ship page.
Cool. I didn't think to look there, but I should have. But yeah, they had the F8 Lightning Q&A. I'm going to speed through some of these because we are running below, but I do have some stuff that I could cut out if necessary. But yeah, so what is the difference between the F8A and the civilian twin, the F8C? The F8C is less armored and has a dropped and hard punch side for all weapons and pulse chassis. However, it still packs a hefty punch. And so, happy to be here. Thank you for the follow, Fontaine AK. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yes, someone brought up the Q&A. Did anyone have anything that stood out to them?
Yeah, the reason why we're getting it. The reason why now. That to me, forget all this stuff. The why now is what, I think Admiral was sort of hinting at, and it's spelled out, right? Why are we getting it now? Because it was time to do it, because they felt it was time, because people have been stealing these in game, right? So why should people that are stealing it in game get to fly it? And people who've had it sitting in their hangar forever, right, haven't been able to, and other people haven't even had really a chance, right? So I applaud this. Somebody who's had an F8 in her hangar for quite a while, like, I applaud it. I'm glad more people have access to this ship now. And, to me, it's a good thing that they put an event around it that has all this excitement and, all this activity. There's people who haven't played in years that I've seen jump into the PU. I mean, that wkuswhatever they thought was going to happen, it's working. So I'm happy about it.
Chris talked about this.
So I get that Kusanagi is miffed or upset about this. But anyone else has some misgivings about them releasing the F8 at the moment? No, Joe, Kusanagi, you're the only one.
I'm not the only one, because I've talked to a couple of the concierge, and they're pretty mad. I actually talked to concierge, and
which concierge?
The help ticket. I said I put a help ticket in. I was like, listen, I did my little speech. I talked to other people. They looked at my thing like, oh, I'm gonna put a thing in.
You're all in the minority.
Sid came back and said, we appreciate you sharing your feedback with us. Honest, candid thoughts and constructive criticism. Give us feedback. We need to judge existing and new features. We need your thoughts while we work tirelessly to design and extensively test an ambitious game with a focus on realism and space. I've passed on your feedback internally. I won't be able to get you a direct response, but this will be seen. Please get back in touch with us if you have anything else you want to talk about. Blah, blah, blah.
They should have added the only constant in game development is change.
So
that was
on
my
that
wrinkle.
point on that point that Jade had given, we don't know what other things that we can get after Squadron 42. This thought started in my mind about 3 years ago, and I continued to think. And I thought they can give us things that are arguably much more valuable in terms of game progress and such than a ship. Not that I'm trying to invalidate the value of the F-8C Lightning. It's a really great ship. If you fly it, it's fantastic. But when you actually look at the scope of Star Citizen, the scope is much larger than a ship. And we don't know, after putting through all that effort in playing a single player game, we can get things that's arguably tons more valuable than, just a ship.
Yeah.
So of course we don't know. It may not be true, but who knows? I would say that, we can keep an open mind and wait and see, because trust me, with the amount of features that Star Citizen is getting, the amount of things that we can get through rep, all those things, the stuff that players can get, the concierge, I'm sure that the concierge can still also be pleased and get certain things. Even concierge can be creative. After Squadron 42, concierge can get something that satisfies the mishap, quote unquote mishap that's occurred now, as well as players who've played Squadron 42, to supersede the value of a ship. So that will or may help to satisfy the whole drama. Now, of course, the typical thing that happens is that, and this isn't on anyone who's upset, but the typical thing that normally tends to happen sometimes is that we get upset and then CIG responds, right? As opposed to CIG saying, hey, there may be other plans on what we may be getting after Squadron 42, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, it depends sometimes on the observation on the community, but that's just my take. Keep an open mind. There may be tons more things that keeps the validation and value of the F-8C in terms of it being a high-performing ship, but also there could be other things that that we can get that doesn't really invalidate what may occur after Squadron 42.
And Kalrati, I appreciate you trying to be the voice of reason, but you say keep an open mind. Have you met the Star Citizen community? That's my joke, Captain No Pants. That one's for you. Appreciate you.
I'm just floored though. Like, we often talk about if they make any change, people will be upset. And this is one that overwhelmingly the majority of the Star Citizen community are happy about. And yet there's some people that are like, no, you're doing it wrong. And like I said, the proof is in the pudding. There's so many people who've gotten back active in the game, which is what CIG wants, right? Like, I know there's people that are cynical that say cash grab and all that, but really what they really want is an active, engaged player base and excitement around CitizenCon, and this delivered. And I'm just really happy they did it.
And speaking of cash grab, that's coming up too. But I'm going to move on.
Hold on now, Griff wants to talk about.
I want to jump in. I'll make it. Yeah, no, I appreciate what Kalrati said. Yes, Jade, you're right. Admiral, you're right. And I'm going to tell you why I think everybody's right. There are feelings involved with people with this game that extend beyond the rational. The commitment of people, that some things are subconscious. There are the people who, and I'm not one of those people. I'm one of those people who gave for the support the project, and I just one day realized I was almost at $10,000. So it wasn't like I was putting in money to get to the freaking F8.
Same.
Okay. But there are people who have been here for years, literally 7, 8, 9 years investing in this thing. And then they put out a ship. And then people come in who ain't been around for 7, 8 years, and they get what other people have done to make this project work. So they feel disenfranchised because they feel like it's not about the ship, it's the commitment that they've had to the project and supporting it. And at premium, and this is where people make a mistake. They make a mistake, first of all, assuming that the F8 was exclusive, because it wasn't. It was the little icing on the cake that says, we're giving you this to say thank you early. You have it in your hangar, but you're not going to get to fly it until later. And people felt that way. Okay, I won't get to fly it till Squadron 42 comes out, right? So then CIG, and I'm going to tell you the other thing that burns people, Jade, not me, but I know why it burned people. They put that letter from the chairman out.
Mm-hmm.
And that letter from the chairman said, concierge owners, you're going to get a surprise tomorrow. So subconsciously, there was 2 rumors going around. Because you remember the 3D
Yep.
hologram thing,
I
right?
remember. Yep.
Okay. So, and some of y'all may not have seen that, but Jay knows what I'm talking about. So there was some people who saw that. They saw the F8 in there. They said, oh, we're going to get something with the F8. Some people was like, something with the F8. Some people were, it's the F8. We're getting it, right? So what did the CIG do? They dropped the paint.
Yep.
Half the people were happy, like, oh, that's cool. The other people was like, paint, are you kidding? Just a skin after all the money we spent? So that was one sentiment, right? But then the sentiment comes out that, oh, even though the concierge people got that letter, we're going to give it to everybody. That was like a stick to folks, certain people who felt a certain kind of way. So I understand emotionally why people feel it, but I think Kalrati's point is right. Here's the real deal. We got to stop judging the game for where it is versus what it's going to be in the end. And ultimately, we have to wait to see what CIG unfolds. Jade, you hit it on the head. We got 8 days. In 8 days, this whole thing may not even mean a thing after 8 days from now.
Exactly.
Then again, if it doesn't, we'll have plenty of time to be pissed off. Okay, that's all I got to say.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
That was awesome.
And Reload, thank you for the subscription. I didn't want to interrupt Chris, but thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. So yeah, we have a couple of more things about the F8. I'm going to try to go through this real quickly. Yes, so on the website, I already bought the F8 Lightning on using RSI credit. So for $300, I had to mail a couple of things in order to get it. Wanderer, thank you for the subscription for 10 months in a row. Appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, so these come up as 404 because once you purchase one of the Warbond or purchase the RSI credit version of the F8, you can no longer get it. You can only rent it one time because you can only use the gold ticket one time. So yeah, and as a matter of fact, I'll get to that in a moment. So yeah, this is my F8. I took a screenshot of my phone. It has 6 months insurance, and they're celebrating 10 years or 11 years. And I was expecting maybe a 24 months insurance, or maybe at the most 10 years. I would be happy with 10 years, but at least 24 months. But no, it's only 6 months. But I can deal with that. So yeah.
Well, can I jump in and say this though, fastcart? When you asked us earlier for the picture or the information on the war bond one, right?
Yeah.
You looked at the war bond one. What does it say insurance is?
It's lifetime.
And what's the favorite quote from Jerry Maguire?
Tell me the money.
There you go.
Yeah, that I'm getting to that in a moment too. But this is a tweet from BTV Cast. F8 Lightning Shockwave paint added. This is what Griffin was alluding to, the Shockwave point. And it can give you a better picture of the Shockwave. I look pretty good. Is it $15,000 good? I'm not sure, but it looks pretty good.
It looks like it can transform into a mech.
Yeah, right. It does look like that. It does look like a transformer. I will give you that. That's cool. But I do like the executive version better. But yeah, no way I'm gonna get that. So speaking of money, so Fish mentioned that. Show me the money. The first day after the F8C went on sale, they made over $1.7 million in crowdfunding. And, and they do have a couple other sales going on, but I'm pretty sure most of these were F8. And, as Griffin said, that like everyone can get one. I'm going to put back a little bit on that. You do need to get a ticket, but it's really easy to get a ticket. So basically everyone can get one. But yeah, so... Yeah,
you can find them on eBay right now.
Money.
You can find them on eBay right now if you want a golden ticket.
Yeah, or you can find them in game, which is like the intended thing. I mean, they're not hard to find. I found one on my first try. Yeah,
and are willing to just give it away.
Some people are getting them in 15 minutes. Other people can get them in 3 hours. But I think it depends on what activity you choose to participate in.
Yeah.
And then, so
y'all, listen, we're gonna have to rescue our Admiral Kusanagi. He's moving to the dark side, y'all.
Bring him over.
Kumbaya moment for the brother later on.
Salty Kusanagi incoming.
Yeah, but so that was yesterday, and this is today. I'm not gonna hit below, but I guess they went from 1.7 million, over 1.7 million to just over $1 million today. So they made 2.7 million over two days. just with the well, not just, but primarily with the FAC sale. So that
Can I,
is so I've never seen a pre-CitizenCon sale like this before. This is
I
new.
can I ask though, to Admiral, right? And hopefully you'll be able to answer this really quickly. What would CIG need to do, right, in order to bring that light back? What announcement would CIG need to say?
To me?
Yes.
Well, okay, so I'll just talk about the event that's going on right now. And Griff brought this up and we were talking, and they came out with 321 last week. They came out with the F8 yesterday. And we have another week and a half to the show. I expect something else to hit maybe early next. What that is,
Okay.
I don't know. Now, in regards to the ship, I think if you spend 15, okay, so I think the ship should be. Everyone likes to talk about military spec ships. Military spec ships are like the lowest price sometimes, and yeah, you have expensive components in there. But if you had if Apple got an F-18, they would throw like a crazy amount of like technology into that thing, and it would be better than mil spec. So I think that should be like your 15K ship, and I think like your 10K ship should be mil spec.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna start skipping stuff because we are getting full on time. So yeah, that is the crowdfunding at the moment.
I'm only a couple $100 away from my executive edition one. I can't wait. I can't wait for IAE this
really?
year.
For your Apple ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
it says
man.
I'm 100% to Praetorian, but I'm not Praetorian yet, so that means I'm really close.
Okay.
You should get
Cool.
like a Roman armor set when you get Praetorian.
Yeah.
So this is from people are missing confirmation email. Jake Acapella said, hi, if you have the badge, you see the option of picking up on this page. So yeah, if you that is the hunt is on. We looked at before. So if you don't get a confirmation page, you don't have to worry. You just go to that link and pick up the FA Lightning C. Nico responded to Medea Pania, said, as long as the event is going on, there's shorter or longer time on it. They added it to be more specific. The FAC will be available for you on the Play Store through November 7th, 2023. So it's not just 10 days or, well, how many other days until CitizenCon now. You have until November 7th to pick one up. If you have it, you got to go to the ticket and turn that in. Speak through these some more. Can I buy back the FHC after melting it? This is from Jake Acapella. Just confirm you can indeed even past November 7th. So if you melt the FHC, you can unmelt it. Only one gold license can be earned though, and acquiring a second license will not net you a second access to a second time. As a matter of fact, you won't get you won't be able to rent it for a second time either. So just one time and go. That's why it came up as full forever on my page, on my account. A couple more, I think. Can I buy back the FHC? You can only have one per account. We covered that, but so yes, you can claim it after melting it, but you won't be able to get a second FHC. That's what I wanted to cover this part. So you can only have one per account. If you find another gold license, you won't be able to use it. Like I said, so. That is that. And I'm gonna say decline because you try to mess with me during the screaming time. So no, you don't get accepted. Sorry about that. Can I buy back the FAC Lightning also? This is from Guys Walter. Hey Jake, can you confirm that you only buy one F8 Lightning, letting the rental expire? Can you use a new gold ticket buy another one? So yeah, again, folks, some wires for cost. They had to miscommunication. Only one gold license can be earned, and applying the second license will not give you access a second time. Apologies for any confusion. I read the comment above. If for some reason you melted the ship after my comment, feel free to reach out to us here. That's the concierge or support ticket. Yeah, support, and we'll get that fixed for you. So yeah. So I think that's all about it for the FHC. There's a couple of things I wanted to. No, there's one more. Sorry, one more for the FHC. Can I buy back? Just to confirm, I got this right. Once you mount the FSC, can you not buy back even if you have a golden ticket? No, you cannot buy a different version. As in, you bought one to store credit like I have, and you wanted to warp on in the future. There's only one already in your buyback, so it's already in your account. So your buyback with FSC is safe for the future, but you cannot get a second one. Even if you buy, you can't buy 2 war bonds. You can't buy one war bond and one other side. You can only have one at a time, so just one. Unfortunately, because I know some people are hoping to get 2 and have a loadout with mono weapon, but that's not the case. We're gonna skip ahead to get some other stuff, but there's something else I wanted to pay attention to. So yeah, this is from Carbon Pixel, new seeded player item animation. The showcase a new seeded player item animation built 320 CTU. Chris Wayne, sorry about that. Thanks for the video. I think those animations added a lot to the game. It was called participating in a role-playing event with some friend, and for some awkward because some of us were sitting in that motionless like statues. I'm really happy to see those short animations. And someone commented about some of the transition being too quickly. And Chris Wayne responded, thanks for the feedback. You're talking back to the animation team. I'm not going to show the whole video, and it's muted because I don't want to risk anything, but some of the animations from 321. I'm thinking it's pretty interesting. All right. So check that out.
I don't like the cracking the back animation. I would never do that in public. So yeah.
I don't even know how to do that in public.
I don't. Right? Neither do I. Right.
Yeah. So this.
But I like them.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. This whole thing is like 5 minutes, 5 minutes 40 seconds. So check that out when you have a chance in a bit. We are doing a fundraiser for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. We raised $6,000. I wish it was 60. $6,029 for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. We appreciate that. We at $7,000. We're planning to give away a random instrument. We only have 1 week left before CitizenCon to get those donations in for a chance to win a BMM. Just reloading just to make sure it's up to date. Yep, it's $6,029. Okay. We do have a short Machinima-ish thing, but this is given me by Jay, and it's only a minute long. So yeah, I'm gonna set it on loop and check it out. It's from EE Studios. It's called Overclocked Origin Teaser, and yeah, we'll talk more about it on the other side. But here we go.
I'm an orphan. Been alone most of my life. The streets were all I knew. An old man changed everything. Broke into his place once. I was hungry. He never let me go. 5 combat tours together. We were a team. Now he's gone. They took him from me. And I'm not letting them get away with it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna mute that. So yeah, that is Overclocked Origin Teaser. As you can see, it is live action. No, that was not state-of-the-art CGI just there. It was live action. So yeah, what do people think?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So this is amazing. I remember when they first debuted Overclocked, and I remember saying to Nate from EE Studios, I said, this is actually so good that you could probably end up getting this on Dust. And this was just, the Machinima itself. And now I'm like, this could definitely be on Dust. Like, at the live action of this, definitely it's looking good. It's like I remember seeing this scene in the Machinima, and they're like it's remaking it. Looks like some of the scenes from the Machinima as live action, and I've even gotten to see who's going to play me, and I'm putting into chat. This is kind of exclusive to people who've been following the project, but here's the cast, and yeah, they found somebody who looks like my in-game character and everything. So just like Ava, like the actress that's going to play Ava looks a lot like Ava. So it's
this
amazing.
Is like the real. This is the voice actress who plays Ava, correct?
So I can't give too much away, but this is not. So Ava is actually Nate's wife, and this is who's playing Ava, the in-game character. These are actual actors that are playing these people that are in game, but they're playing a live action version of them, right?
But is Catherine Venus Pham? Is she just a different actress, and Ava is like this other person?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Yeah, like so Ava. Yeah, so Ava, the voice is Nate's wife, right? So these are actors that are playing the characters that are in the Machinima. Jade Star Runner is the alternate universe version of Jade Star Watcher. So yeah, and you saw Jade in the Ava Jaded episode of Overclocked. If you remember, I think it was Overclocked episode 2.
I heard Jade Star Watcher's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Such a diva.
I wanted above the current rate, so no.
You almost called the strike, didn't you? That was the strike was over.
Yep, you got it, fastcart.
All right, thank you for that, Jay. What were you going to say, Kalrati?
Oh no, I think it was Fist.
That might have been Fist. Was that Fist? I think that was Fist.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen it, the adverts for it on YouTube. Really cool to see them going into this kind of quick trivia. If you look at the backdrop, does anybody know where that film is location at?
They were talking about it in chat already.
What they were?
Yep.
There's someone said John Pickett said it looked like Basket Rock, which is North County, LA.
Is that the Gorn fight?
There you go.
Oh, that's what it is?
So.
The Gorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
If she fights a Gorn right after this, I would definitely watch it.
So yeah, that is I'm looking forward to it. 2024 cannot come soon enough. Looking forward to it. So yeah.
And I just put in another link in chat. That's the in-game Ava meeting the real live action Ava. I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, the two Avas.
I would say that time, yeah, but yeah, that looks cool. But people in chat can check that out.
Yeah, they can click on it.
All right. So yes, that is that. Again, thanks for everyone for being here. Let me get the thing straightened out while I go on because we're about to raid someone. Yes. So tomorrow we're doing Fifth Space and Poppin' Space, a new show, is doing a show live DJ stream from 3 to 5 p.m. That is what 2 hours to 1900 UTC to 2100 UTC, and then at 5 p.m. Eastern or 2100 UTC, the People's Radio will have their Friday mix right after. So you'd have a whole solid 4 or 5 hours of music.
Yep, DJ Wild Rachel will be playing probably some mashups, EDM type stuff. So it should be good.
Cool, thank you. Oh, what is this one before I go over there? Okay, yeah. So yeah,
I just want to say that I have that stupid Gorn fight music in the back of my head now.
Don't get a copyright strike on Q's and I. You don't do that. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Admiral Kusanagi, Fifth Space, Griffin, Jade, Kalrati, and Poppin' Space. And thank everybody in chat for joining us. And thank you for the follows and subscription. Appreciate it. Thank you. You want to become a Soul Bro, Soul Sister, Soulmate, Soul Citizen membership have your privileges. Click on the join button below on YouTube. And on Saturday, we have Soul Voices. We are doing Soul Voices this week, right, Griffin?
I think so.
Okay. All right, they're good enough for me. So yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC. Soul Voices kicked off Podcast Saturday, starting off with Soul Voices, and then follow up with Captain Table with the After Pub at 6 p.m. and Relay Station with Relay SC, 9 p.m. Eastern or 1 a.m. UTC. So check those out. Matter of fact,
Hold it. We're going to be on there. Did you tell them?
Yeah, I was about to say that. We are going to be
Okay.
on the After Pub at 6 p.m. So that'll be 10 p.m. UTC. So yeah, check us out on After Pub on Saturday.
We did have a question, but Spartan 117 didn't use the question form. I don't know if we can get to it, but it's just one question.
What is it?
It's, do you think CIG will try to remedy the hurt 10K backers that feel ripped off?
No.
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 We'll see. I don't think so, but no.
No, because this is why I think it's because, you know, when you back this game at any level, whether it's, you know, $49 or $10,000 or $27,000, it says you're backing your contribution is a backing of the game. You're not purchasing a product, right? So that 10K, people didn't, you know, let's put it this way: CIG doesn't see that as they spent 10K to get an F8, right? So that was a reward for having backed the game at that level. So I don't see them doing anything.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Right. And then on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, midnight UTC, we're considering our system tour, this time with Crusader. So join us at 8 p.m. Eastern, midnight on Soul Citizens for that. Should be fun. And also, you know, support us. You can buy merchandise, but for the time being, we much prefer you to donate to the fundraiser. So appreciate that. Thank you. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, and follow, depending on what platform you are, and hit the notification icon so you get notification when we go live. And I think that's it. I want to thank you, especially Kalrati and Jade, for hanging out and being with me. And yes, this is the last Soul Talk until, 2 weeks. So yeah. And with that, we're going to raid Abdi Johan. So send him out.
Yay!
Love. So yeah, take care, everybody. Peace, love, and soul.